All right, everyone. So the group that you see on stage, this is our freshman jazz band. So we are really fortunate here to have an all freshman jazz band. And as you can see, these are two really large groups. We just had our 7th period and now this one. I was just telling this group the other day, they're gonna be a pretty hard act to follow next year with these 8th graders coming in, because what a year this has been. They have so much energy at 8 a.m. I mean, you know, even though school doesn't start till 8:30, once they're done with 0 period PE, they come running in the band room, and it is just the same every day. And I love it. I don't know. So they've been so much fun to work with, and I'm excited for them to be able to have this, you know, final performance all together. And so we have a Gordon Goodwin set for you tonight. This is going to open with a swing chart titled Told Ya So. And so we have 6 soloists, which will feature Gabriel on trombone, Alex on trumpet, Aiden on trombone, Ismael on alto, Landon on trumpet, and Vivian on tenor sax. So, you know, getting all of these freshmen to, you know, solo and improvise has been, I mean, they've been great. They've just going for it. So I hope you enjoy this opening chart, Told Ya So. out our performance set for you with this group. And then just another side note, to be in Freshie Jazz Band, they also have to be in marching band. So all the musicians you see here are part of our marching band. So that means they have 2 music classes that they take every single day, where as a freshman, in order to take jazz with marching band, that means they wake up extra early to take 0 period PE. So there's a big thank you to parents for agreeing and bringing your child to school early enough for them to not only have this opportunity, but so that they can have that 0 period and then music twice a day. So thank you to the parents. Round of applause for all of our freshie parents. Because it is a double commitment, the students musically, but the parents to get them here. So our final tune that we're performing is titled Hit the Bricks. And so this is going to be a fun chart where you're going to hear from Ishmael again on alto sax, Jeremiah on trombone, Luis on tenor sax, and Pedro on trumpet. Also, we have Delilah on drums, that you'll hear a little bit more from her on this number. So it's going to be our closer for this group. continue with this jazz program because there's just a lot of like potential and good energy from this group. So thank you, Freshie Jazz Band. We're going to take away some more chairs and stands on this stage to get ready for our jazz ensemble, and then our special guests that we have closing at the end of our program. So looking forward to them coming on the stage. So just give us a moment, and we'll keep this moving.